Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Let me show you a tour of my apartment, or kind of just what it looks like right now. We'll go downstairs first. This is the current state of the downstairs. I am obsessed with this apartment. I think there's so much nice light, cute accents, like it's very cozy and a great location. The living room is not set up, my bedroom is set up. This is all studio related things. It's gonna be my living room and then probably a dining area right here. This is laundry. And then when we go upstairs, I set up my bedroom last night. I need ideas on what to do with this space. There's a lot of exposed, what is this called? Foam insulation, and it just doesn't look nice. Yeah, not really much going on here. What we do care about though is the studio. I am very, very excited about this space. I think the lighting in here is amazing. Throughout the day, it has been very bright, so that's great for filming. I have a balcony slash deck out here, and then this is actually storage over here. There's just a whole bunch of space. It's just kind of weird because it's on like a diagonal slant. There's a good amount of storage space, even though this is like a third of the size of my last studio. From being here the past 2 days, this place does have some quirks. It is an older building. The space, I could tell, has had many tenants, and they've like made little changes here and there. Like the bathroom is kind of funky, but that's okay. I'm excited to be in this space, and just because it has a lot of quirks, I'm just gonna have to find solutions for this place. But yeah, this is my game plan for the studio, I think. Is what I'm planning, I think. So I have 3 desks. I was thinking of an L shape here, and then obviously I have that storage cabinet. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy in my neighborhood was selling this Joe Colombo rolling cart. You've probably seen this on like Pinterest and stuff, but it is great for art storage, because you know how I had that pegboard wall with all my art stuff? I think if I could consolidate everything into this rolling cart, like all my paints and stuff, it'll be nice and easy, because it has like all these, if I can open them, like little drawers. I think if I put all my paints in there, it'll be really nice, and then it's all like in one spot. I can't open it right now, there's like stuff in it. I need to get this chair out of here. I was using it because I didn't have my office chair before. This L shape. Okay, so we could do it like this, but then there's like this awkward little section right here. So I'm thinking maybe bring this one to the corner, and then we move it down this way. That leaves a good amount of space here for things. I'm gonna put the legs on the tables. Where's my screwdriver? Throughout the years, it has taken me a long time to figure out how I work as a freelancer. I started with a desk in my bedroom, and I found that to be very, very hard to balance work and life when my bed was literally just like right behind me, and I realized I needed a lot of room for my stuff, like merch and everything. And because I'm a painter and someone who likes to do a lot of different things all the time, I end up accumulating a lot of things. Even like camera equipment too, like just takes up so much space. And then I got my studio. After about a year of having my studio, I eventually moved out of my parents' house, and I got my own 1-bedroom apartment. So I was paying rent for the studio, I was paying rent for my 1-bedroom apartment. And then I realized that I would go to my studio a lot less. I would work in both places, so I would take a bunch of stuff back and forth. I really didn't need all that space, and it was getting very expensive to pay both of those rents. But yeah, this is like a Goldilocks situation from those two situations, because while I am still working from home, I have a completely separate space in this apartment for my work. I have a place for living, I have my bedroom. So there is able to be that separation. At least I'm hoping. I'm in a completely different area of Philadelphia too. I was living in the other area for around, since I graduated college, so 4-ish, almost 5 years. And yeah, this is a completely new area in Philadelphia, and I really love it. Oh my God, I forgot to change the height of them. So it seems like these two windows are not on the same level because this desk is a little taller. Then we're gonna do option 2, which is to move this one over. Okay, let me get all the other stuff. Oh my God, that was like a perfect fit. And this is here. Ooh. Here. What do you think? Do we like this? I don't love this rug. I think it might maybe be too dark for the space, but I'm just gonna put everything in, and then maybe when I have like art and stuff on the walls, it'll tie it more together. But yeah, no. I had this rug in my bedroom in my last apartment, and I don't know. I don't think I like it. You're going in my bedroom. It's more of like a, you know, like a cozy bedroom vibe, methinks. All the boxes are up. I'm sweating. It's time to open everything. There's so much stuff. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. It's no secret that Squarespace has been my website hosting platform for the past 4 years. It's an all-in-one platform for artists and small business owners like us to create a beautiful, well-designed web page. My website currently houses the things that are important for my job. So that's things like my illustration portfolio, my social media links, a client contact form, and an artist bio so visitors can learn about me and my work. And I also link my Patreon there because that is where I sell physical stuff, and that's where you could get physical stuff from me. You could create and customize your site in seconds with their ready-made templates and customize it to fit your exact needs with their design intelligence and visual design tools. Even though I no longer have a shop, I hosted on Squarespace for a few years and I highly recommend it. So if you're ready to get started, head to squarespace.com/KatieMai to get 10% off your first purchase of a website and domain. All right, day 2, let's go. We're up bright and early, it's like 8 a.m. I'm gonna finish this like in the next hour or two, okay? This is what we did yesterday. Watercolor paper and sketchbooks, anything I could paint or draw on that isn't like a journal or notebook. I have to have all my art supplies out in front of me or else I will forget about them and never use them. This closet actually has so much space. Maybe I want to create a shelf here on this level so I could have more stuff, but pretty much we have stamps, washi tape, Patreon rewards, and then I labeled everything that is in this box. These are things like I don't need. This is kind of like extra things. Like I have like the lights for my eggplant, tissue paper, peg hooks that I don't have a pegboard anymore, but I think I want those hooks because, you know, I might need them one day. And these two actually are completely empty. Can you believe I have 2 completely empty storage containers? Maybe I could use them somewhere else in my apartment, but yeah. Tested all my pens and these ones don't work. I feel like I barely get any use out of these. These are the Faber-Castell Echo pigments before they just dry out. Like, so I would say not worth. I've been meaning to do that, so I'm glad I got a chance to do that because every time I pick up a pen, it never works. I'm like, oh, I have to test all my pens. Here. Oh, stunning. Okay, and then all my paints open up in here. So we have pinks, purples, yellows, oranges, blues, greens, neutrals, and then all my watercolor gouache. So these are acrylic gouaches, watercolor gouaches, and then my watercolors up here, so I remember to use them all. Ah, I love it. Then those crayons, I put them all in a basket. So I use them. I love it, and it just slides. Let's see, I want it to be facing this way, I think. Just slides under my desk. Perfect. Okay, we got mic batteries in here, Apple stuff. I got this really cool SD card holder from SanDisk. Has my SD cards, and then extra memory. Is an overview when you walk inside. I have everything charging up here. I need to add a light and I think a hanging light up there. But in here is all my camera equipment, tech stuff. And then down here we have paint, printmaking, extra stuff, hobby things. And here's like a misc drawer of like things that don't really have a category. And then we have below here my art cart that can be easily rolled out, and you already saw what is in there, so I'm just gonna push that back under. And here's all my decor and art prints that I don't know where to put everything yet, so I'm not worrying about that yet. I love that the windowsill is flush with the desk. Here, paintbrushes, mist supplies, my journals, pens, paper, tracing paper, and then all of my sketchbooks and stuff over here. Desk chair, so I think this will be like computer section. This will be art painting section. Here it's just a bunch of extra boxes and storage, so I do have a lot of space for things. Is this utility cart with my scanner, my printer, my label printer, and my light box, and some extra paper and rolls. And yeah, there's my studio that leads off into the balcony, but I'm so happy. It's almost 12, so it's time for me to log on and do a little bit of work, and then either today or tomorrow I'm going to paint in here for the first time, so that will be my next video. I feel very good about this new space, and I'm glad everything worked out. I think it's like the perfect amount of room, and it feels very cozy. Know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!